Guys, we're going to talk about something cool. It's going to be a quick video. It's not a knife specific video, but it is a knife model specific. We're going to talk about how I think it's really cool that CJRB released basically an entire line of knives within months of each other. Typically, knife companies wait a while between the time they release one model and then take that model and turn it into a series. Sometimes they change sizes, sometimes they do blade shapes. CJRB did not do that. So let's turn this around and look at the Pyrite series of knives. Guys, this isn't going to be a real long video. I just wanted to touch on something that CJRB did. Now, they released the Pyrite, and then they released other versions of Pyrite, but basically, they kind of banked on this being one of their more popular knives, and they released an entire series of knives under one name, which is unusual. Typically, a company will find a model, and then they'll take some time and they'll release other versions of that, but CJRB did not do that. What they did was they released the original Pyrite. It was a steel button lock, just like this large. Then they released the titanium, and there's some that have scales and carbon fiber. Then they released a Wharncliffe version of the same knife, which was reverse flick only on, well, reverse flick and slow roll only on an aperture. And then they released the large Pyrite, which is exactly like the small Pyrite, just as you can see, larger in size. And I think it's really cool because instead of having to wait a real long time, now they were staggered in their release. They released these all pretty much the same time. And I do have a couple favorites. Like the Pyrite is a very, very good knife. This is the titanium one. They're done in ARPM 9. This has got titanium scales. It's a very good button lock. I have to say CJRB's button locks have been some of the best button locks to hit the budget market, maybe ever. And then they released this large Pyrite after they did the Wharncliffe. It allows you guys the flexibility in an entire series of knives that just is kind of unprecedented so quickly. This is my personal favorite of the batch, as you can tell. This is the Wharncliffe Pyrite, and it's amazing. I do like the titanium Pyrite. It's very, very smooth, very, very comfortable. But I have to say that after the Wharncliffe version, I gotta say, I love this large. I wish they would do a large Wharncliffe. That would probably just knock my socks off. But this allows you to have the same knife in a larger form factor or in a blade type that may be more something you like. I love Wharncliffes. I find this to be just shy of perfect. So it's really cool that they did this. Now, the reason we're doing this is I'm going to do the full review of this knife finally now that I have it, and you guys are going to get to see how I feel about the large Pyrite. But the Pyrite has been a very, very good series of knives for them. It's done really well. It showcases their incredible button locks that they've been doing. So this is not a typical video. I just kind of wanted to recognize the forward thinking they did. Now, they also have a program called the Perfect Pyrite, which is basically you can customize a Pyrite. I don't know if it's still going. I think it was a Kickstarter. But there's a lot of different things that absolutely happened here all at once that made this really popular. And I would like to see more companies start doing this. Like pick a knife that they think is going to sell well or know that is going to sell well. Maybe release the original, but have a couple different versions of it. If it does well, release the other versions. Start putting them out there relatively quickly, because what happens is this knife, if they had put this knife out and then waited a year and then put this one out to go on top of this one, people kind of would have forgotten about it. What happened was they struck while the iron was hot. It was a very, very good decision. I love these knives so much. This is probably one of the best knives you're going to get. I have to say this would be second only, in my opinion, to the Echo by Ray Laconico, designed by Ray Laconico for them. So that's it on this one, guys. Let's turn this around, do some final thoughts, and send you out about your day. So you go, guys. I love the Pyrite series. I absolutely adore this Wharncliffe Pyrite. And then the one on top of that would be the large Pyrite. I think I'm almost on equal footing with both of those. The large Pyrite still has got to get its final review, so I thought it would be cool to just look at all three of them. I do know that there's more versions of it out there, but those are the three I have here. And like I said, great, great knives. CJRB really has brought some of the best budget button locks to the market that we've seen probably ever. Typically, good button locks are reserved for much more expensive knives. So with that being said, guys, that's the end of this video. There was no ad in this one. So if you guys want to support the channel financially, you guys do know I have Coffee Brand Coffee and Temper Trail as sponsors. They both have discount links, discounts built into the links. Holy crap, that medicine really screws up my talking. So you can go to either one of those fine vendors. They are both apolitical. They don't take a right or left stance on anything. So you're not going to have to worry about woke or conservatism. Coffee Brand Coffee is now a 10% discount, and they have a money-back guarantee if you do not like the product. So freshly roasted on demand. I also have an Amazon store down below. You can take that link, pin it to your browser, use it for any shopping you're going to do on Amazon. Sports channel doesn't cost you anything at checkout. I also have got a membership that's tier-based. Everyone has access to my private Discord. Everyone gets early access to videos when I put them up. Everyone also gets exclusive content when I do it. The baseline and premium guys are automatically entered into some giveaways that I do. I try to do them quarterly on the Gilded server. And the premium guys have got access to a sharpening tutorial series here on YouTube behind that paywall. Sorry, guys, that medicine makes it hard to talk. That's it. That's all I got on this one, guys. If you like the videos, give them a thumbs up. If you don't like them, give them a thumbs down. I love y'all, and I'll keep you... it has been a rough one. I love y'all. Keep it clean in the comments section. If it's your birthday, happy birthday. And I'll see you in the next video.